You fall through fire, flame, and what sounds like tearing metal, and wake up in a fairly comfortable bed. You remember whatever you remember. You remember like some of the 80s and stuff. By the way, if you rather than current events, you would have lower 1980s, etc. And also a weird system thing. Don't forget, if you try any brand new skill you don't already have that has a learn base and make it, you get a check in the new skill and in learn if you don't already have a check in learn. Be sure to get that every adventure.
Got it.
It's useful. So you wake up. You can give me a listen roll and a smell roll.
Okay, hold on. I know how to.
I hope you got this smell up for the wine.
It is how I know what is good. Okay. Oh, I dropped my sheet. Here we go.
Ah, you're doomed now.
All right, here we go. And dice rolling. Let's see. Listen, roll. I failed my listen roll.
Okay.
43.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, it's at 50, so.
You may have gone deaf.
Okay, and then I do not smell or hear anything. Only the fire and twisted metal that I have fallen through.
Excellent. You're laying naked in a bed. Yeah.
That is how I normally sleep, so that is not unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am blocking the camera. Hey, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, he's shy.
I forget. I forget these things.
You're not used to being on camera? What the hell?
No, I am not. Here we go. Okay. All right. So I have failed both my rolls, sir.
You're laying naked in bed. Nearby, clothing which would have been more appropriate for your grandfather hangs over a chair.
I get dressed. This fashion is so out of style. I hate having this on me, but I have no other clothes, and it is good to just walk around naked.
It fits you. Do you have? Could you give me a history roll?
Yes, I do have that skill. Assuming this will roll good for me. Yes, I make it.
The clothing is appropriate for the 1950s.
1950s.
The room you're in appears to be, you would guess it's laid out like kind of a hotel room type thing with no television nor, yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, let me give you a picture of the room here. Hey, yep. You are now being transported through time and space. You are in room letter I. And there you go. There is a window. There's no air conditioning unit, as there is in pretty much every hotel room ever.
There it is.
Yep. As you can see, it's a very simple room. This does not strike you as a fancy place. This is a thrifty place where normal people come, but definitely not fancy.
Gotcha. It is middle of the road. 3-star, right?
Maybe a bit less. Two and a half. 2-star with aspirations. I don't know.
All right. The wallpaper and such in the room, is it older? 50s,
yes.
60s? Okay.
50s. Definitely. The 60s was a very different style than the 50s. This is a bit more stodgy. So 50s. The 60s got experimental, and they found out that there are limits to taste.
Is there are there any tags on the mattress?
Oh, I'm giving you a card for that one. No, there aren't. pretty much everybody who makes mattresses seems to be inordinately proud of their craft and has tags on, but not this mattress, by gum.
Very suspicious.
Nor printing.
There's no writing on anything?
No, there isn't. You've stripped off the sheets and stuff, and have examined the mattress well, flipped it over and everything. No, it looks as though yeah, a normal mass-produced, machine-made mattress, strangely bereft of trademark stuff.
There's a wardrobe in the room, right? Or looks like from the picture.
Yes.
Is there anything in it?
There's some hangers and such, wire, and it fails to lead to Narnia, which is depressing for so many reasons. Yes, that'd been a hell of an Easter egg, though.
I'm out of here. See you later.
Fuck your mattress.
Is there a mirror?
No, there is not.
Okay. I take one of the wire hangers.
All right.
To have.
You have a wire hanger now. It's not even the crappy wire hangers that you only get part of it. They tried to make them not worth stealing sometime in the 80s, but this is before then, where they just got them and hung them up and hoped nobody would steal them. The fools.
Haha. All right. I peek behind the wardrobe to see like any.
Yeah, nothing you
holes or
wouldn't expect to find there. Nothing odd or anything like that.
All right. And there's electricity in here?
There is on the overhead lights. You can make the light go on and off. There is a window. The window looks out onto. Hold on, let me see what's next door to you. It's in the distance, you can see sparse woods.
Okay.
I'll give you more.
What kind of tree?
Give me a botany roll.
That I did not have, unfortunately. So we will be going with my base of 15, I think.
Unless we get high learning. Nice.
Yeah. Nah, I fail.
Oh, they're brown trunks with green shit on top. You forget what the green shit's called, but yes, it's there.
Well, there's no snow or anything on the ground, right?
No.
Or is there?
It's a nice blue sky. It appears to be warm out, etc.
Which
yes, summer.
Do I see the sun?
From this angle, yes. Yes, it's okay. It appears to be not all that high over the trees.
All right, so I know which way is either east or west.
There you go. There, you've got it narrowed down.
And as soon as some more time passes, I'll know exactly which way. All right, good to know. All right, is the window? Can it be opened, or is it just one of these hotel windows that do not open?
No, you could open it. You appear to be on the second floor. But yeah, it can be opened. It is locked from the inside. Also, quick side note, your door, the main door in and out, you can tell from here is bolted from the inside, i.e. your side.
Okay, that is normal.
I just wanted to point it out, though.
Okay, I open the window.
It's a nice summertime breeze, that cuts through the heat. It's the kind of weather that at night maybe you'd have like a light jacket, but during the daytime there's no need.
How far to you said I'm on the second floor, so maybe 30 feet?
Oh, what, to the ground? No, not nearly that. Maybe less than half of that. I mean, if you really wanted to go out the window, as opposed to the door, which most people use, if you were to crawl out of it and then hang and then drop in a jump roll, and it would be completely fine.
Okay. Do I hear anything outside other than nature?
You see a car go by
or
on a road that is toward where well, one of the sides of the building. It's if you're looking at, I don't know, pick east or west. If you're looking at that, it's to the right. But there's a road. A car goes by. You can hear normal noises of a town.
okay.
Not a city. Not a city. No.
Is the road paved or dirt?
Oh yeah, no, it's a blacktop.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mark this as a potential escape route.
It is totally marked.
I tear off a small wad of sheet, and I'm gonna stuff it in the door lock so that the door doesn't close all the way. You know what I mean? The door jam.
No,
so that
okay.
So I could just push it open.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and step out into the hallway of the room and close the door behind me.
No problem. You unlock the deadbolt that was on your side and head out into the hallway. Something of interest in the hallway, you see the little half table. I'll give you more on your map here in a second. But between your door and that table is a grandfather clock. Give me a new history roll. Nuevo history.
Ooh, it is very beautiful.
There's what it looks like.
I made it.
Holy
by
crap.
25.
That's quite impressive. Let's see. The grandfather clock is French 16th century.
Pretty valuable. It's from my homeland.
Exactly. It's and you can hear it ticking away. This is give me an appraisal roll. Do you have that skill?
Appraisal.
Look at all the skill rolls you can get before even getting very far out of bed.
I actually do not have appraisal. I should have taken it, but I forgot to take that one.
Now is a good time to
I made it.
Holy crap.
And I get a check in that and learning.
Wow, well done. Your guess is that this clock may be worth as much as the building.
Yeah, I figured.
Let me clear off some more of the map. You do, aside from the carpets and such, there are stairs going down. And give me a new smell roll.
Nope. My nose, it is very stuffy. My allergies are acting up.
There you go. So yeah. There are, although I'm not sure where on this fucking map, there are stairs down that you can see as well. There are several other doors in the hallway, presumably leading to other rooms.
Okay. I see stairs at the end of the hallway there.
Groovy.
Are any other doors standing open, or are they all closed?
They're all closed.
Okay. I head up towards H, I think that is.
Yep.
And I listen at the door to see if I can hear anything.
Give me a listen roll.
Come on, ears. Yes, I make it.
It has the sound of a room when it is truly empty.
Is the door locked?
No.
Okay, I open it.
It appears to be a room much like yours. It's got a bed and blah, blah, blah. It's pretty much exactly the same genre as yours.
Does it look like it had been inhabited? Like, is the bed disheveled or anything like that?
Nope. The room is totally ready for a brand new guest to come here. There's even a chair to put their clothes over it if so wished.
Okay. And there's another door next to this one.
Yep.
Is that also a room, or it's hard to tell?
From the door itself, probably is your guess.
I try and listen at that one too.
You listen. There's several doors. Do you want to just make a quick search of the upstairs?
Yes.
Assuming you're being careful. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 other rooms, and then the 7th room is locked up and stuff. But yeah, there's 6 other guest type rooms. None of them are inhabited. None of them appear to have been inhabited. All of them are ready for new guests.
Which one is the locked up one? The one next to H there?
That would be letter E, which you access through a small hallway.
Okay. And the door is locked?
Yes. It is the old-fashioned skeleton key. If you had lockpicks, this would not be that difficult to hit the tumblers up.
Well, I do have a wire hanger and the lockpicking.
You do, actually. Shit. Give me a lockpicking and -10, you clever bastard.
I make it. I have it at 60.
You break into this room. There's really nothing that's special about it other than it does seem that people live in this room as opposed to rent this room, if that makes sense. There's knickknacks and things like that. So give me an evidence analysis roll. You may have already made your personal evidence analysis, but this is for character stuff.
Yes, I make it.
All right. Your guess is that whoever owns and or runs and or manages this place probably lives in this room. Yeah, you haven't searched the room yet, but this is your guess.
Right, like a proprietor or a staff of some sort. Okay, I'm going to carefully search the room.
When you say carefully, what do you mean?
I mean, like I'm gonna try not to make it obvious that I searched the room. Like, kind of put everything back where it was, and try not to disturb too much.
Sure. Give me a spot hidden roll for general stuff.
I easily make that by a lot.
Yes. Nice. You've searched it. You have not come across anything that raises your eyebrows at all. Your guess is that the people are middle-aged or older. There's not a lot. There's nothing that interests you here. It's their personal effects type of stuff.
No names, nothing that indicates any kind of name or name of the place or anything like that?
Sure, actually. Yeah, clever bastard. It appears that this place is called the Bed and Breakfast, and that, or Cook's Bed and Breakfast, COOKS. And the people seem to be named, it's a husband and wife named Eugene and Doris Cook. You went through some of their wedding photos, which are the black and white old-fashioned kind. They look like solid people. No children, etc.
Okay.
Am I hearing French through your speakers there?
No, you're hearing a map, a puzzle map. It's telling me what the capital of Nevada is.
Yes, because you need to know that. All right.
It just goes off from time to time.
Weird.
Okay. All right. I leave and I lock it behind me if I can.
Give me another lockpicking roll. This is a little harder than it appears. This one is at full.
Yes, easily.
You are the master of the coat hanger, and I don't say that in a medical way.
What are you trying to say?
So yes.
Make it okay.
Oh, by the way, I'll uncover the picture of what these people look like since you are the only person who has bothered to break in and search their room. There you go. It's above the grandfather clock.
All right, let's scroll. Oh, that's scrolling. I scroll up. Hey, they do that pretty normal for the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. I will go downstairs.
Okay.
Let me look at the card.
No problem. I'll just uncover some of this. Let's see. And right. The lady babbles at you happily in English when you go downstairs. Please give me your English roll, you French bastard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. And I'm guessing you have it at 60?
Yes.
Great. So that's taken care of for the adventure unless somebody gets really complicated or you want to talk about highly technical shit. So good for you. Be sure to take a check in English. Anyway, she's puttering around the main room. There are doors out, of course, but she says, "Good morning. Happy Friday."
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I mean, good morning.
Oh, are you hungry? Would you like some breakfast? She says, motioning toward room G, which appears to be the dining room.
Yes, I am famished. What is for breakfast this morning?
Oh, come on over and see, she says. She takes you in there, and she's got some chafing dishes. There's enough for one person if they were really hungry. It's bacon, eggs, hash brown, and skillet potatoes.
American breakfast.
There's also coffee and tea.
Coffee. Is this Eugene?
No, this is Doris.
Doris? I mean, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, you're hitting your camera, and it looks like you're at sea. I don't know if it's resting on an uneven surface.
Sorry, is that better?
Yes, but you've moved.
Hold on. Let me look at the camera. I'm not okay. Is that better?
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yes, for those of you watching, Corey is actually at sea as he's broadcasting this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am traveling. Okay, Doris. All right, Doris. See, I get myself a cup of coffee.
She
black,
says,
of course.
help yourself to whatever you'd like, and if you need anything, let me know. Give me an empathy roll on this crazy Yankee person.
Yes.
Make it. She's wanting to hover nearby in case you want anything because she's very eager to make sure that you're happy.
Okay. There is like a table, right?
Several.
I only see the word G, dining room. I don't see anything else on my map there.
Scroll up from where you see G, dining room.
There we go. Aha.
By the way, on the upper right corner is a slider, up and down slider, where you can make the pictures bigger and smaller. That may help.
All right, I have a seat at the two-person table, or they're all two-person tables. I have a seat at one of the tables near the window.
Mm-hmm. It's the same view as you were having before, but lower. These windows look much safer to crawl out of.
Right. Okay. Doris.
She comes bustling over. Yes, sir.
How is Eugene today? Is he doing well?
Very
I hope.
Good. Oh, you have an excellent memory. You checked in so late last night and looked exhausted.
Well, it was a rough ride on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So is he around today, or is he out running errands, or taking care of the bed and breakfast here?
He's cleaning in the bar. Would you like me to get him?
No, I was just, making conversation, early morning conversation. I do not like to eat in silence. It's it's unsettling, if you know what I mean.
She looks as though she has not a clue what you mean, but she
Excellent.
says, by the way, if you need anything in town, just let them know you're staying here and it will be billed here. Okay?
Right. I was so tired last night. I did not even see the name of the town as I was driving in. I only saw your
Oh,
beautiful roadside inn here. What town am I in again?
Burlington.
Burlington. Ah, of course, Burlington. Yes.
It's a great place to live.
Yes. Empathy on that. Is she brainwashed?
Go for it.
Uh, no, I have failed a little bit, but
By the way,
still have been.
reduce your hand. You've been getting cards for some reason in the past. She says,
I have to reduce it to 8, right?
yes.
All right.
She bustles around doing cleaning stuff and all of that. She appears, she's like, you're not eating breakfast?
Oh, I will. It's very greasy. I will have. Do they have like rolls or anything, or
Oh,
is it
God,
just
no.
toast?
No toast.
Okay, I have. This coffee is very filling.
Okay. Well, if
I will,
you, of course, dinner is included, and lunch you can get at the A&W, she says.
A&W.
No, just the A&W. We're not fancy enough to have an AWA.
Ah, that is very nice, very witty of you.
She looks totally confused as though she has lost track of the conversation a couple of steps back.
All right, I have discarded. I don't know. I don't see the green splotch anymore.
No, you're on a different page entirely.
All right, how do I fix that?
You don't. Just put them anywhere on this page that does
I'll
not
put it
impede your...
where I think the green blob is. There you go.
Super.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Also, is there do you have any juice or orange juice or something like that?
I should be able to get some tomorrow.
Ah, I see. Um, hmm. Are you sure you don't have any back in the kitchen? Would you go check in the kitchen for me just to make sure you do not have any?
She looks a bit confused, but shrugs and bustles off to go look for things she's never bought before.
Okay, are there any knives in here, Logan, for the food?
Yeah, like butter knives.
I take one.
Wow, that's
If it's in the
desperation
50s,
there.
and if it's in the 50s, the butter knives are a little bit sharper than they are now.
It's true, but it's yeah. If it makes you
I
feel
know
better.
it's not stabby, but it's fine.
Unfortunately,
There's screwdrivers and things like that.
you're thinking that it may be real obvious you took one because there's one set of silverware.
Ah, oh,
Yeah,
I don't care.
you're like, it's my
I
knife, you say.
I I take this. Also, there's like a. Is there like a bar or what is that exactly? Like, up against the wall there, the big credenza thing.
Uh,
It's like a big.
oh, yeah. It's the display rack for the fine china that is never ever under any circumstances used. It's not a
Is it
left
real
line
China?
either. No, God, no.
Okay.
This is a 2-star with aspirations at best.
Is there any antiques in here?
Nope. The only thing was the very odd, very odd grandfather clock upstairs. Everything else completely fits in here. That fits in. It's like finding a fucking pyramid in Detroit. It's just odd.
Okay. I head back out into the main lobby, D.
No problem. There are doors that lead out of the building here as well.
Right. I go to, let's see, which direction did she go? I didn't notice, right?
She went. You see where it says letter G? If you go to the left of that, the first doors you come to, going to F. She went in there
Yeah.
to look.
Okay, excellent. Okay, I exit the building.
No problem. I now move you to a different page where you get to see a little bit of a map of where you are. Oh, the anticipation. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, if you scroll out, then it makes it much easier to find shit.
Yeah, I think it just takes a minute to load. There it is. Hey, I found it. There it is. Okay, the first thing I'd like to do is kind of walk around the building.
Oh, your building.
Yes, and kind of look in the windows as I pass on the first floor.
Nothing unusual or weird or anything like that.
Are they all pretty much open, like the curtains open, or are there any that are like...
No, nothing that makes you suspicious or anything. It's just normal building.
We seem to be very close to a fire station.
Oh yeah, next door and across the street is a library. There's other buildings and stuff, you know, that you can walk around and go see and stuff. You can see in the distance many other buildings.
Is there a parking lot around the bed and breakfast?
No, there is not.
Is there any evidence of other vehicles like parked or...
Yeah, they're all up
around
and
the
down
fire station?
All up and down the east-west street are random vehicles all over the place. All of them, from your earlier history roll, you're going to guess 1950s America vehicles. Pretty much, if you were anywhere on the street and said, Logan, I want to go sit on top of a random vehicle, you're not very far away from one. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so they're all kind of just like pulled off to the side of the road?
Oh yeah, roadside parking.
Okay.
Crazy America.
I kind of I'm gonna wander over towards the library, but I want to look in some of the cars to see if there's any personal effects or personal trappings or anything.
Not really.
Smart.
Most people during this time period, or at least here, seem to not leave a lot of shit in their car for whatever reason.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But yeah, okay. You head over.
I go to the library.
Excellent. You head on over to the library. Oops. There we go.
This is in my way. Get out of my way, stupid thing. It does not move.
Inside the library, which is nice and unlocked, it looks like that. The librarian looks like that. She looks up at you. She does not look particularly helpful.
Okay. I approach the librarian.
All right. She's
Hold on 1 second.
Old spinster.
Sorry. I should have hit my cough button. I apologize.
She looks like an old spinster with glasses on a chain around her neck and her hair in a tight bun.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I am not sure what a beauty like you is doing in this library. You should be a fashion model, but nevertheless, I shall ask you. I am looking for maps of the local area. Do you have anything like that here? I'm interested in maybe purchasing some land around here, so I was wondering if you have any survey maps or overhead maps.
Give me the primary French skill roll of seduction to do a little bit of light flirting.
You may have guessed, but I am skilled in that. And I make it. Ha-ha!
You are mightily skilled in it. Her cheeks color with blood that possibly hasn't been there for quite a while, and she makes weird noises trying to talk again. And then she goes and gets you a large piece of paper and hands it to you like, ah. And the weirdest thing happens as you look at it. It doesn't look like anything to you.
It's just like a blank piece of paper?
No, it's worse than that. You appear to have developed something worse than functional illiteracy, because illiterates can look at pictures. You look at it and nothing is entering your brain. It's like what you see and your brain, the cogs, have not meshed.
This is disconcerting.
It's very disconcerting.
I said thank you very much for this. I am sorry. What is your name, madame? I must know.
Mabel Smith, she says. She's fanning herself.
Mabel, that is such a beautiful name. I am wondering, is there any local events going on, festivals, or is there anything important going on in the town very soon or today?
Next weekend is the flower arranging contest.
Flower arranging contest. Oh, I do love the flowers. I bet you love flowers, don't you, Mabel?
She sprawls in her chair.
Yes. Although I'm sure that there are no local flowers that can compare to your beauty.
She looks as though she may swoon.
Excellent. If you do not mind, Mabel, I'm going to take a look around the library to see if I could find some interesting literature. You see, books are somewhat of a passion for me. I'm sure you know all about passion, don't you, Mabel?
Her lower lip is quivering slightly. Nobody's come on to her like this in fucking decades.
I sort of wink at her. If I need any help, I'll be sure to let you know.
She says.
I go to one of the bookshelves and I just pick any book, and I see if I.
It doesn't look anything like anything to you.
So nothing is processing, right?
Not even a little bit. There should be a sanity roll about now, but for some reason there isn't.
Perhaps it is the home-like setting of the library that is comforting. I do not know. Okay, so there's a big giant card catalog.
Oh yes.
I look in the card catalog, pretending like I'm looking for something. Anything?
It doesn't look like anything to you.
All right.
It makes a neat tick 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 noise when you go through it, though.
Okay. All right. Is there any overt symbology in the library? Anything that stands out as like not a part of like a normal library, or does it look like great efforts were taken to make this look like a standard 1950 library?
B.
Okay. What about on our desk? Any pieces of paper that I can read?
Nope. She's currently like tucked in very far to the desk and looks as though she may be trembling slightly as you. She's not sure if you're looking at her naked body through the desk right now, or using her
but of course. Mabel.
She says.
What do you live around here? Is that correct?
Oh! She looks as though she may swoon soon.
What do you think of your neighborhood? Do you like it? Is it peaceful?
She says.
Yes, apparently I have overwhelmed your senses. I do have that effect sometimes.
You have completely overwhelmed this poor lady who is just having a quiet day, living a quiet life, and then some fucking randy Frenchman walked in and got her motor running.
I all right. I take her hand and say, Mabel,
She
I
makes
thank
a.
you. I thank you so much for your help, and I gently kiss her hand.
She looks
And
as
I
though
say,
she's ready to pass out.
I will need to be taking my leave right now, but I am wondering if I could take this map with me.
Take
It would be
anything
very
you want,
helpful.
she says.
Okay, thank you very much. Uh, I, I, I will return though. I do not think I could be away from such beauty for too long. For I will need to see you again. I believe. So thank you so much, Mabel, and I am so pleased that I have met you on this fine day.
She just sits there stunned.
Bonsoir, I leave.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden. Excellent. Yes.
Aside from her fanning herself and clutching the desk, you also notice in the distance the it appears to be the milkman hurrying away at a good pace.
From inside the library or outside the
Outside,
library?
when you go outside, you see him in the distance hurrying
Ah,
off.
the milkman. I see him.
Mhm.
Do I see his truck?
Uh, yes, he is hurrying toward it. His truck says "Moo Cow" on it.
Interesting. I try and get his attention. Excuse me, monsieur, sir,
He
sir.
hurries over, hops in his fucking truck, and starts it up.
Mm-hmm.
And give me another spot hidden at -20. This is hard to see.
Nope.
He must not have heard you. He drives off.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh, is there any residential buildings near here, or
Uh,
any reason at all why a milkman would need to be out this way?
well, there are some bottles of milk and such, and on the porch of the bed and breakfast.
Okay. Are they labeled or just plain glass bottles?
It says Moo Cow Milk. What a fucking name. There may be residential shit further away. Easiest way would be just wander around the town, see what's up. If you want, in order to make it a little simpler, I can give you the quick wander map, and then you can investigate things more closely if you so wish.
Yes, please. Enable wander map.
Excellent. This is just the casual walking around, nothing being especially investigated, just walking around the city like a normal Frenchman. If you see a green square on the map, just ignore that. One of the people put it up, one of the area guys put a green square on there, or I did, I forget. And the north-south street is the residential. There you go. There's your wander map.
Okay.
That's the casual wander. The north-south street, that's north of Main Street, is paved but inelegantly. It's more of a rough paving that goes up, and you have not been up there. But all the businesses, all the homes, there you go.
Do I have anything in my pockets or anything like that? Any money, anything?
Yep. Nice, clean slate.
That's terrible. Uh, mm, okay.
It's yeah. The sun is moving closer to the top of the sky, so you're going to guess the east is to the right of the map.
Gotcha. Okay. I I go to the hardware. Is school in session?
Yes.
All right, so it's not
You
full
see
into summer
students and
then.
stuff. No, you see students and stuff inside. They're looking bored, passing notes, whispering, maybe learning something, shit like that. You haven't gone up and done the creepy pedo stare into the school yet. Good, but they appear to be normal 1950s school. Not a big school, not a whole shitload of students and stuff like that. You know, a decent number for a small town. What you'd expect maybe for a small town. But you wanted to go to where?
Is there, okay, so out front of the A&W root beer,
Mm-hmm.
are there like there used to be
Okay.
like newspaper stands or newspaper, is there any like newspapers? Does anybody in there have a newspaper?
There are people inside the A&W. It does not appear to have a newspaper. There is somebody working there. It's not really busy right now. Here, let me flip you over and show you the guy who's in there working. He even waves at you. There he is.
Bonjour. I see him.
There's a menu you can't read behind it. Or behind him. You get to watch him prepare the food and stuff on the grill. Like
there's no menu or anything?
There is, but you can't,
read it.
Anything to you. You can't even read the A&W sign, but you just instinctively, for some reason, you can't figure out, no, this isn't A&W. It's fucking weird.
It is a bit weird.
Yep. Now, keep in mind, you have not gone in anywhere or done anything interesting yet, but let me flip back to the map. So
I know.
You've just walked around casually.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I go. There's a clothing store open.
The clothing store. This is called Long Clothing. Again, it just is in your brain, bypassing your vision. Yes, it is. You go on in, or you're just testing the. Oh, okay. There's a guy in there. He has a long face, long limbs, and he says, "Hello, sir."
Is he Chinese?
No. He appears to so far everybody you've seen in this town is oddly white. In other words, this town has been so whitewashed, it is amazing.